I'm giving you messages for the beginning of September. Some of you, it may be the whole month of September. It depends on everyone. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Come on in. North Node, for those of you who don't know, if you're a newer watcher, and you don't know what your rising sign is, your moon sign, or any of that, hey Google, hey Alexa, what's my rising sign? It's all free. You can figure it all out. And that way, if and when a certain video doesn't really respond to you or what resonate with you, then you can watch those videos and get a bigger and broader picture of what's going on, right? Cross watchers are always welcome on my channel. I'm just pulling cards here. I've already called in everybody's ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. The whole crew is in the house. Just know it. I have West here for completion. Something was completed in the past, but there's a puzzle piece I'll show you on this card that is kind of telling me that you're still looking for the pieces to the puzzle or something of the kind maybe, or whatever that is. But West, looking West, is usually looking for spiritual enlightenment, closure, all of that, right? So whatever that is to you. Anyways, Purity and Ice just came out. Yeah, very cool. I like this card, but it's cold feeling, like a hibernation, right? Because you can see her underneath. But then there's that white horse here. Purification is happening through the ice is what I kind of get. Silence and snow. Yeah, this is like the death card energy when everything dies back in the winter, or what. But we have two cards here that are representing coldness. So whatever that's about for you. A lot of silence around you maybe, or things seem silent. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Marine life and richness. Yeah, a lot of fish in the sea. Hope fear, challenge, and homework here. The in-depth, the choices, right? All of that, I feel very deep, very emotional. Okay. It's emotionally deep. There's probably a lot of detail or something maybe. Okay, show me what I need to see. One more and we can move on. Thank you. Speaking your word or your voice. I like it here. Somebody is speaking their truth, standing up for themselves. This could be you, right? Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit, right? Just don't force it. Show me what I need to see. Oh, okay. I guess that's the one. Hold on, card down. Truce or peace. Something in the past. Somebody wants truce or something, or that's what it's about. Oops. Something was completed. Maybe letting it go. We're trying to let something go. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. It's good to see you. Hi, Sour Lemon. What a name. That's funny. Outdoors. This is in your present, something about the outdoors. A lot of you like spending time outdoors. Maybe some of you need to get outside more, however. But purity and ice is right over this. It's kind of silent, right? There's a lot of, I feel we're in the death card energy, all of us on the planet. And I feel like this is talking like you're under that energy or something, but something's cold as ice as well. I just got that. Are you cold as ice? Are they? Show me. Take the one on the bottom when I get a bunch of cards. Gift. This is crowning you for the next couple weeks. Gift. Somebody may have a gift. Yeah. Or it's about giving a gift. Maybe you'll receive it. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Hold on a minute. I feel like somebody has a gift. I called in higher vibrationals, North Noders. So Moose or caribou. Hope, fear, challenge, or homework. Marine life right over this. A lot of animal kingdom kind of energy here. You may be an animal lover, but anywho, this could be in the northern hemisphere, right? So people that are in the northern hemisphere, maybe they just happen to have seen a moose or a caribou or what. We do have them here in New England. We're in northern hemisphere, and they have been coming back after a big tick epidemic that almost killed them off, and now they're coming back. All our wildlife, it seems. It's awesome. Manors, castles, and historical properties. Something about that. Real estate, maybe. I personally love these kinds of places, as you can tell, right? You know, a lot of them have walls that talk. Not everywhere, but something about the real estate place or whatever that's signifying, and somebody speaking their voice. Okay. So that's where we're starting. Anyway, I'm going to use my Herb Crafters Tarot deck. I have a lot of decks around me. I'm just going to call them as I pull them because I don't know which ones I'm going to get pulled to. So, anywho, show me what I need to see. Somebody wants to call truce or peace. 4 of water. Somebody's thinking, yeah, things were completed. They're done. Or what? Something like that. Storm. What is pink or brown? What do you mean? I'm sorry. Anyway, somebody's in deep thought here, really thinking about stuff. Okay. Whoa, okay. This one came out. And then these. So I have Haya of water down, strength, 5 of air, 8 of earth down, 7 of water down, and the moon. Hayas in this deck are like pages or kids, right? Usually, or childlike behaviors. You know, they don't want to self-reflect. Something about the outdoors. They don't want to go back or remember whatever. Purity and ice. Something's cold as ice. Could be you. Having strength and courage, resilience. You know, powerful. I heard somebody's powerful. That garlic there is usually used in lore. It's for, you know, vampires, right? To keep the vamps away. Maybe they're energy vampires, or sucking your energy or something like that. Whatever that is, somebody has a gift. I feel like it's a gift. I don't necessarily feel like it's gifts given and received, you know, and it's pure as snow, right? With the death card energy. Yeah. 5 of air is, you know, 5s are very combative. Yeah. This is very hurtful. It's like, you know, aggressive. It's abusive. It's cruelty, however you look at it. Moose or caribou right over this. And marine life, things are deep. Somebody might be from the northern hemisphere. But this is about, you know, hurting people's feelings and making them feel left out. It's just the cruelty and brutality of the whole friggin' thing, you know? 8 of earth down. Some people will never learn. You know? These are unlearned lessons. 8 of pentacles down. They're not working on it, you know? And some people will never learn. Manors, castles, and historical properties right over this. Yeah, real estate, whatever that is. Something in the northern hemisphere. Whatever, the illusion's out. People can see it. You know, you're in deep thought. Truce or peace, you know? I feel like it's weighing on you. Something, you know, the deception, the hidden, the nastiness, right? Something about outdoors. Yeah, people don't want to reflect and remember how deceitful and cunning they might have been. Yeah. Haya of air. Somebody's standing in their truth. And right here I have the voice card, standing in your truth. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Bingo. Somebody, you know, this is a wise truth, I feel. Like a wise, gift. Somebody's powerful here, or resilient. Somebody's resilient, but Hayas again are a younger energy. So maybe this younger energy is standing in their truth. Okay. All right. Show me. I need a bunch. Great. I don't know where that went. There it is. 9 of air reversed. Yeah, feeling better after the cruelty. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yep. Moose or caribou right above that, and marine life. Somebody might have like a lot of fish or like a big fish tank or something. 10 fire down. Yeah, dealing with the storms, not learning their lessons. Somebody's speaking their voice. Whatever. Manners, castles, and historical properties. Yeah. Could somebody live on this estate or this real estate, you know? Yeah, taking a chance, a new beginning. There it is. Truce or peace and deep thought. And right in the middle of that is with the illusion out. So whatever the illusion was, or whatever that grandiose, whatever, it's, I feel like that's what caused it, whatever that is to you. Show me. The star, yeah. Somebody could be in the public eye. Taurus. It's either you or someone you know. Maybe this person with a gift, maybe. But this is about healing. It's about wish fulfillment. Something's going to make you pretty damn happy in the next few weeks. I like it. Hello. I have no idea who Jason is. I'm sorry. I would probably was just saying hello to people that were on. I don't know. Anyway, but wish fulfillment over the deception, right? Yeah. It's kind of painful. Yeah. And threes, maybe. There was betrayal, some sort of betrayal there. Somebody has a gift. Things have been silent, or kind of will be, like a stillness, maybe. Yeah. These people need to learn their lessons. But like I was saying, some people are never going to learn. And it depends on, I don't know. I don't like that vibe there. Somebody's speaking their voice over it too. And I don't see them stopping. So whatever. I don't know. Hold on. Emperor down. Yeah. Yeah. Abuse of authority or loss of authority. Yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. The emperor was not really on his throne after all. Never probably was. I feel like it's a facade. It's all fake, but the illusion's out. Somebody's innocent after all. Yeah. But that's the, feeling better about this. I just feel very cunning, and I feel very cutthroat, but trying to feel better out of that mess. Somebody might have been a boss or a leader, maybe a father figure even, right? One more card and we can move on. Thank you. They gave me 2. Okay, everything I say in this deck, yeah, is very disappointing. It's about loss. You can see that branch growing all by its lonesome, trying to catch up to the rest of the tree, but can't because of that thing tied there. But, you get the idea of it. Yeah, the hanged one down and the 10 of water down. Yeah, somebody freed themselves from this unhappy soul family or something. Manners, castles, historical property. Somebody's speaking their voice. They freed themselves. They're not stuck anymore or something like that. And the 10 of cups down is and literally an unhappy soul family. So something about that, or a broken family or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to use my Viking deck here. I don't know the real name of it, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, we're going to get deeper and get some clarification and validation here. 2 of Pentacles, truce or peace right over this. Yeah, you can see these 2 here, exchanging of the energy. It's usually a juggling energy for the 2 of Pentacles, but here I'm feeling like it's like a balancing, truce or peace right over it, west and completion. Yeah. Something about the outdoors coming up and very soon for some of you. You may love to be outdoors. I know I do. You know, I'm not outside enough. Show me what I need to see. All right. We got a bunch. And I'm going to take these here. All right. So I have the 10. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles down. I have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, this way. I have the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Devil, King of Cups. Yeah. All right. We're getting into some dark energies here. Depending on where you are in these stories, some of these people are very dark. I'm just going to say it because it's in the cards. No safety net, no home base or whatever. Somebody, you know, this is a broken family dynamic, something about the outdoors. People don't want to reflect on it. Purity and ice is right over that. You know, being strong and looking ahead, you know, waiting for your harvest to come in. Somebody has a gift. Maybe you're waiting on the gift or something. Or I don't know if you're waiting though, because somebody freed themselves, but they're not stuck. They see. But here they're waiting on, yeah, they're waiting on their Amazon packages or Temu, you know. But somebody's powerful, somebody's strong and courageous here, whatever that means, you know. Now, here's an Ace of Cups. This is filling your own cup, a new beginning in love, something like that. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. But look, I got 5 of Swords right there with the cruelty and the BS. Moose or caribou right over this. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Maybe making amends. Truce or peace. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Making it happen, Captain. Yeah, this magician, I don't feel like is a very good magician. But I kind of feel it's going to go 2 ways for people. But with the unlearned lessons and making things happen, manors, castles, and historical properties, somebody's speaking their voice. I feel like magic is afoot. And as hard as these lessons are to learn, and as stubborn as they may be to learn them, I feel like they're going to be forced to learn these. You know, the devil is here. Yeah. The facade is over. This is the devil energy. I told you it was going to get dark. We're talking about, you know, serious, it's either obsessions or abuse, literally with the 5 of Swords there, or it could be like, it's a wicked kind of energy. You can place it, I'm sure. I don't need to go much deeper. It's you know, controlling, very, 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 very controlling, you know, bound. Somebody's bound to this energy. Are you bound to the devil energy? Yeah. Somebody's happy with the deception right there. King of Cups and the moon. It's disgusting. Yeah, this King of Cups likes the shade, you know, but being emotionally balanced and what, you know, with no safety and security, or this dynamic gone awry, you know, something like that. Somebody's happy about it. The king is looking right at the moon. That's sick. That's the devil energy right there. The devil likes to cause chaos, destruction, confusion, you know. So I feel like they're getting what they want, actually, you know. And here's the strength card down. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody's weak AF, or possibly scared. This High of Air that's standing in her truth doesn't really have a whole lot of courage or strength behind them. Somebody has a gift, whatever that is to you. Silence and snow right over that. I need a bunch, please, Spirit. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is a really sad situation, but I feel like it's for the better, whatever that is to you. Oops, okay. So yeah, Three of Cups down. Judgment. Six of Swords. Truce or peace. Somebody chose getting out of it. Somebody got the hell out of it with the devil right over here. You know, this is Six of Swords going towards the sunset, going towards, calm waters, land, you know, and the Fool is right next to this, taking a chance. Somebody got the hell out of there. The High Priestess, yeah. You could be the High Priestess. You could be in the spotlight. Could be a starseed. Somebody has a gift, right? Just like Priestess knows. It's wish fulfillment. It's healing. It's all of it. It's night. It's something about the outdoors coming up. Or maybe it's now. Maybe you're camping or who knows. But something about the outdoors. The Star with the High Priestess, I really like that combination, whoever that is. Especially over the Devil card. This betrayal was BS. Whatever that was. Somebody saw right through it in time and got the hell out. I feel like they bailed ship because they saw the disaster coming or something like that. Show me. Card down. Card down. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Wasn't emotionally fulfilling. It was hurtful, right? Somebody doesn't want to deal with the drama or the saga because of the betrayal. Somebody has a gift. They're walking away. Silent, snow. I feel a lot of, could be kind of an ominous feeling for some of you. King of Swords. Yeah, with the Emperor down, the abuse of authority or loss of authority kind of energy. The King of Swords. Yeah, this King of Swords is off their rocker. I'm sorry. Moose or caribou right over this, and marine life, the richness, the depth of this, party's over. Three of Cups down. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Feeling better. Party's over. There's no celebratory energy there. Filling your own cup is probably the best. People are in judgment. They're awakening to the truth. This person that's speaking their voice with a gift or whatever that is, magician right over it, dealing with the burdens, however, and the judgment of it all, right? Manors, castles, and historical properties right over that. Yeah. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to deal with it. This King of Swords, I feel like isn't a good King of Swords. Like they're part of the devil energy, possibly. I don't feel like what they speak is always the truth, although King of Swords is usually very truthful. So I guess you're going to have to kind of place it because you're all so different out there. It's hard to do so many as a collective sometimes. But it's all about wish fulfillment. I like it. Yeah, speak in your voice, wish fulfillment, right? Somebody could be very independent here on their own. Yeah, not dealing with it. They set themselves free. Manage castles, historical properties. Yep. Wheel of Fortune, it's all about change, right? Change is afoot. And it's turning in your favor, Taurus. I like it a lot. It really is. Tables are turning. Things are changing. There's a lot of change on this planet. It's crazy. The next couple years, just get ready because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming out and happening, right? So Mother Gaia can take and birth the new earth, right? So we got to get rid of all the grime and shit out of the wash, right? It's like in a wash cycle, But there's a lot of change, and I do believe it's coming in your favor. I like that a lot, Taurus. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit here and change it up a little bit with my familiar oracle. We're getting into the harvest season soon enough, and I'm sorry, but I have a one-track mind. I'm all about August, September, and October. The fall. I love the fall. And you may too, you know. I happen to live in one of the most beautiful places on the planet during the fall in New England, you know. So, anywho, we got the nymph, and it's about promiscuity. Now, hold on, because I really like the lore and the trivia in this deck. So, don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Does not my alluring beauty seduce you? Are you not bewitched by my beguiling appearance? I take pride in my dazzling looks and my long flowing tresses representing my untamed sexuality, all part of my charm to entice you. Whenever you're lacking in self confidence or daunted by intimacy, allow me to swim by to ignite your sensuality and seductive powers. However, my gift does not give you the license for illicit wantonness or promiscuous activities, which could face you with moral judgment, shame, and discrimination. Nymph magic is emotionally deep and nurturing, so journey with me. Where am I? Journey with me to determine and heal the source of any liberal and impure carnal behavior. And I shall restore you with self-care, self-respect, and self-love. As waves crash all around you, I urge you to simply listen, for in amongst the quietness, you will find time for reflection. So dive deeply within to follow the meandering of your truth as you swim towards sexual freedom. Cool. Somebody's gonna get some. No, it's a nice feeling though. It's a nice vibe. I like the vibe, you know. You could be just very happy in your own skin, you know. I like that. Some of you are having trouble getting through that, but it's happening, so it's a good thing. First one on the table, which is the Radiant Sunbeam. How cool. This is my new Forest Elf Oracle. I'm going to show you this in a minute. Embracing joy and positivity with your life. Yeah, in your life. Embracing it. You know, this is like definitely the sun card. You know, very, very cool. Could be popularity, good times, you know. This, on the other hand, I feel like is over here. This is over here, or something like that. I don't know. So show me what I need to say. Yeah, a lot of us deal with many things at once in life. So, you know, it kind of makes sense now that I think of it. 6 of Spades. Yeah, getting away from the storm, getting out of it, you know. It's just validating it again. You know, there is loss by theft. And I'm thinking like energy vampires and shit like that. I'm just, you know, it's all in that card. Show me a few more, please. One more, thank you. All right, so I have Ace of Spades, Ace of Clubs, and 7 of Spades. Yeah, there is some sort of divorce or broken family dynamic that's being represented here, mostly by lies and thieving and malicious energies of some sort. And that's the full truth of that. Ace of Clubs, the road turned to the dark clouds is misadventure, but far from the person, it might be averted. Yeah, we can avert it if we want to and make truce and make things right. You know, I feel like it is a crossroads decision. Do you do this or do you not? Should you or should you not? Whatever. Ace of Spades is about truth and karma and destiny, right? And it warns us against assaults which could threaten us sooner or later. Yeah. Just, you know, making decisions, you know, from these things. We, you know, the whole, I feel like people are very attackish, verbally. I'm feeling like for some of you, it was gang stalking and hazing or something of the sort. But whatever this has to do with, stand in your truth, be cool, just do what you think is right. You're fine, no matter what, that's in the cards. So just know it, right? I'm going to give you a rune to close this. Show me what I need to say for Taurus. Secret Gnomes. That's cool. I'm not sure I ever saw this card before, but that's what it looks like on the back. And I'll read it to you. Deep in the Welsh forest, gnomes peek out from the groves of their secret space. Excuse me. They cheer gleefully while you walk with determined, passionate pace. Keep doing what you're doing. Rock on. The gnomes are cheering you on. They're happy for you. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to read it to you one more time. Deep in the Welsh forest, gnomes peek out of the groves of their secret space. They cheer gleefully while you walk with determined, passionate pace. You keep on trucking, right? Those are your messages, Taurus. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And please just be a good human. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like, share, subscribe button. Give me a comment. Let me know if I'm resonating or where you live in the world. I would love to hear from you. So I'll see you soon. Take care.